don't force a vegan lifestyle on anybody because, like I said, my husband's keto. He eats meat. My son, he eats whatever he wants. And as a matter of fact, one of his biggest things, my son, was he wanted to cook steak for the first time the other day. And I was so proud of him. I was so proud of him because he's not a person who really likes to cook. But the fact that he wanted to, I said, okay, so here's what you're going to do. You're going to go with your dad to go shop to buy the steak so he can show you how to pick it out. And he knew what kind of cut that he wanted, but I said, you need to know how to shop as far as when it comes to pricing, look at the content, this kind of stuff. And so he was like, okay. So they did. They went and found the steak. Well, I had a cast iron skillet in the basement. And so I told him, I said, because we were telling him how my husband said, you want to cook it on a cast iron skillet. You want to make sure the skillet has been seasoned, and all this stuff. And I thought it was so funny. But we had so much fun going through this journey with him on, this process of, you know, cooking his first steak. And so he knew exactly how he wanted to do it. He'd been watching YouTube videos and everything. And I'm serious. I was so proud. I was so proud of him. And he cooked it and it was beautiful. He had a meat thermometer. He tested it to make sure that it was the right temperature. And when it wasn't, he knew he had to cook it for a little bit long. He knew he had to cook it longer. And so that whole process of